back home to Texas, Wichita Falls. I'm sitting down across the table from a Republican mayor of that community. And we don't talk about Democratic or Republican talking points. He says he's concerned about the drought that they have just recovered from. Droughts are only going to become more severe going forward. The more that this climate changes, the longer we wait to make the important decisions, sometimes politically difficult, that will begin to arrest the rapid change that we're seeing. Talking to people in Houston, in Rockport, in Port Arthur, in Beaumont, in Nome, in Orange. I don't know what party they belong to because they're too busy to talk about politics as they're going into their house, pulling off the drywall, trying to save whatever they can that wasn't already washed away or flooded out. Those storms, those floods will only become more pronounced, more frequent, and more severe going forward. Scientists agree that that's the case. This is existential. This is whether or not we will be able to live in communities like this one, or Houston, or Miami, whether the world as we know it today is going to make it. Here is the positive news coming out of that. Texas today leads the country in the generation of wind power. There are jobs connected to that in the reddest parts of the state. I go to Canyon, Texas in the Panhandle. They're working on the technology, the engineering, the design testing for those wind turbines that we could be producing here in Texas, not just having them installed and generating our power, but leading as the world increasingly moves to renewables. We should be, we're not yet today, #1 in the country in solar. El Paso, Texas is moving to utility scale solar. I'm in Beaumont a couple of months ago at Lamar University, and I'm meeting with people who are pioneering in the science of carbon capture and sequestration, literally pumping the carbon back underground into the deposits from which we first extracted oil 100 years ago. There's this beautiful, poetic, environmental justice in that. Today in Texas, more clean energy jobs in this state than there are carbon energy jobs in this state. Make it about saving the planet, providing for a future for your kids, for economic growth, for jobs, for leading the world, whatever it is. We can do all these things for the right reason. And so you asked for my commitment. You have got my commitment that that is a priority for me and for Texas.